You're in all likelihood going to have some parts of your footprint opening up big, like the United States, probably England and so forth. And you're going to have other parts of your footprint opening very slowly. What's your thought about managing that forward?
Well, you're absolutely right, Peter. I'll give you a perfect example of your point. China, actually, which is Marriott International's second largest market, our business in China came back almost to normal, meaning 2019 levels in May of last year, right? As they got the virus under control, well before there was a vaccine, leisure, business, and group all came back in China. And we are seeing a very uneven recovery around the world. We're seeing in the United States, the business coming back pretty strong. Now, China and the US are both very large domestic markets, right? They have 95+% of the business is, in the country for the country. In the case of China, the Chinese aren't traveling outbound right now. So we're really benefiting from that as they stay within their country for leisure trips as well. But in other parts of the world, the recovery is very rocky. Obviously, places like India and Brazil and Southeast Asia, other parts where the virus is not at the same place of recovery. So our business is very choppy, and we're really kind of navigating that similar to how we did last year. Daily calls with the team to figure out what they need, looking at any data that will give us a glimpse into the future, because part of the challenge we have is when the demand comes back, it's 0 to 60, right? And we need to quickly staff up these hotels, which has been a challenge, right? And we need to quickly make sure that we get our marketing efforts underway. So we really are using as much data and forward-looking information as we can gather to inform our teams on the ground in these markets that are still not recovered yet. But I would say, zooming out for a moment, overall, the recovery is looking pretty good. Every week I look at the data from around the world and the numbers get better and better. Leisure is, of course, leading the recovery. I mean, our Memorial Day weekends numbers here in the States were just fantastic. We had hotels at 90% occupancy. Going back to something I said before, in the depths of the pandemic, our business was down 90%. So, I mean, it's nice to see a 90 number that has a different context to it. But so things are really looking better, almost everywhere in the world as every day passes. I am a big believer that all segments of travel will come back in some way, shape, or form, including meetings and business travel. It may look a little different, but I can tell you this, Bill and Peter, leisure travel there is a lot of pent-up demand for leisure travel. It is just exploding.
Yeah, it's interesting, Stephanie, because I didn't expect to be back on the road for business until after Labor Day. And I'm going on my third business trip in 4 weeks out to San Francisco. So I think, people are definitely embracing getting back out and seeing one another and doing business together, which is great.